Blast me to the Shadowrealm. It's time for the Madman's review of Yu-Gi-Oh! GX Speed Duels Duelists of Shadows box by Konami. Hello everyone, welcome back to another Mad Merlins unboxing. We're in a little bit of a different area. I'm back up in my hobby room, or gaming room actually. It's got my game table in. As my current area for filming is getting a bit too hot this time of year, so I've moved to a bit cooler climes. But yeah, I'm here to catch up on hopefully some of my long delayed unboxings. So today we're going to kick things off with the latest Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG Speed Duel box, which is the Duelists of Shadows. This is one of the mini boxes, but it does contain 8 decks and a whole host of cards. So 5 secret rares from a pool of, I think it's about 30. We get, of course, the 3 Sacred Beasts. Set of 21 is the secret rares, so 5 out of 21. And we get 20 seal cards, so 8 for the characters in the box, plus some extras. So characters in the box, we get Supreme King Jaden with his Evil Heroes deck. Shadow Rider Night Shroud with his Red Eyes deck, Shadow Rider Camula with a Vampire deck, Shadow Rider Tanya with the Amazoness deck, Shadow Rider Titan with his Arc Fiends, Amnail with his Macro deck, Kagamaru with the Sacred Beasts, and we see Adrian Gecko with his Cloudians. So yeah, Neuron app there if you want to download that. On the side, we've just got some of the Shadow Riders. So we've got Atticus or Night Shroud, Camula, Titan. On the side, we've got the 3 Sacred Beasts. Got Adrian Gecko, Tanya, and Kagamaru. Not Kagamaru. Amnil, or Professor Banner, as he is in the anime. And the other side just got the same there. And front of the box, we have Jaden as the Supreme King. So let's cut the tape, quite thick tape, and we'll lift the lid on this little box. So on the outside of the box, we've got the 7 keys to unlock the Sacred Beasts from the first series of GX. So first off, we've got our 5 secret rares. So it's 8 secret rares in total because you get the 3 Sacred Beasts. So Uriah, Lord of Searing Flames, Hamon, Lord of Striking Thunder, Raphael, Lord of Phantasms. Ooh, we got the Dark Cyber Dragon artwork there, a card I've been after for quite some time. Helios, the Primordial Sun, Amazoness Queen, Vampire Hunter, and Fog King. So some nice cards for the various decks that we've got. So we've got one set of cards here with the Vampire Genesis on the front. So this is going to be Camula's deck and a few extras. We've got Jaden's deck with the Evil Hero Malicious Edge. Then we've got the Helios, the Primordial Sun, which is Amnail's deck. And then we have our additional cards in there. And finally at the bottom we have 4 full double player playmats. So we'll adjust the camera and we'll take a look at each of those packs sort of in order. So we'll kick things off with the title hero, Jaden, with his Evil Hero deck. So we got Malicious Edge, Avion, Bastinatrix, Clayman, Sparkman, Wildheart, Infernal Gainer, Infernal Prodigy, Sand Moth, Vizago the Destroyer, Dark Ruler Hades, Absorbing Jar, Dark Fusion, Dark Cooling, Evil Mind, Dark World Lightning, Super Polymerization, Hero Signal, Dark Deal, Windstorm of Etaqua, Evil Hero Malicious Fiend, Evil Hero Inferno Wing, Evil Hero Wild Cyclone, Evil Hero Dark Gaia, and Evil Hero Lightning Golem. So yeah, nice little Evil Hero deck. And I've got a few cards for Dark Worlds, one of my favourite themes of cards. Up next, I think probably my favourite deck we've got in here, it's the Red Eyes deck. So we've got Red Eyes Darkness Dragon, first released in the early 2000s with the Dragons Rising and Vampire Infestation structure decks. The first of the themed structure decks. So yeah, I think I actually still have an original structure deck 1 version of this guy lying around somewhere. But yeah, Red Eyes Darkness, Red Eyes, Luster Dragon 2, Red Eyes Bee Chick, Red Eyes Wyvern, Black Metal Dragon, Troop Dragon again, Mirage Dragon, love this guy, Spear Dragon, Vanguard of the Dragon, and Totem Dragon, Stamping Destruction, Dragon's Gunfire, Cosmic Cyclone, Swing of Memories, Dragon's Rage, Negate Attack, and Red Eyes Spirit. So yeah, quite a few cards that were actually in that very first Dragon structure deck. Speaking of those first structure decks, Vampire Genesis was the top card for the Vampire deck that came out at the same time. So, a few more cards in this pile, because we've got a couple of, looks like about 3 decks worth of cards here. I'll just the camera a bit better. So, we've got Vampire Genesis, Vampire Baby, Vampire Familiar, Vampire Lady, Vampire Lord, Vampire Retainer, Vampire Sorcerer, Vampire's Curse, Zombina, Goblin Zombie, Plague Wolf, Heavy Knight of the Flame, and Ryukoki. Call of the Mummy, Book of Life, Foolish Burial, Soul Exchange, Vampire's Desire, The Forceful Checkpoint, and Vampire Awakening. So yeah, again, quite a few classic vampire cards from that very first vampire deck. Moving on, we got Tanya's Amazon deck. So Amazoness Queen, Amazoness Swordswoman, Amazoness Tiger, Amazoness Paladin, pretty much my Valentine in Paladin clothing. She was the first one to utilize the Amazoness cards in the anime. Amazoness Chainmaster, Amazoness Fighter, Amazoness Trainee, Amazoness Sage, Amazoness Scouts, and Battle Survivor. Just a random dude. Probably met the Amazoness and lived to tell tale. Reinforcements the Army, Amazoness Heirloom, Amazoness Village, Amazoness Fighting Spirit, Amazoness Spellcaster, Amazoness Archers, Amazoness Willpower, Dramatic Rescue, Queen's Pawn, and half counter there. So yeah, really nice Amazoness deck for Tanya, or even if you want to, tool it up for Mai. Next up, we got Titan's Archfiend's deck. So we got the Skull Archfiend of Lightning. I used to have the original ultra rare version of this guy. Think I traded it a long time ago because it's no longer in my collection, not that I can recollect. So we got Archfiend Soldier, Terror King Archfiend, Infernal Queen Archfiend, Vile Pawn Archfiend, Shadow Knight Archfiend, Dark Bishop Archfiend, Desrook Archfiend, Giant Orc, Mist Archfiend, Annihilator Archfiend, Archfiend General. Foolish Burial again, Pandemonium, Checkmate, Axe of Despair, Double Spell, Archfiend's Roar, Battle Scarred, and Bark of the Dark Ruler. So yeah, if you haven't guessed, the Archfiends are literally chess. So you've got the King, the Queen, the Pawns, the Knights, the Bishop, and the Rooks. Yeah, and some other generic Archfiend cards. So yeah, really nice set. I've always wanted an Archfiend deck, so I think I'll probably be using that one. Next up, the rest of the Shadow Riders and the introduction of Adrian Gecko. So we've got Amnail's deck here. So Helios, the Primordial Sun, Golden Homunculus, Bazuda Soul Eater, Chaos Rider Gustav, Disc Blade Rider, DD Survivor, DD Scout Plane, Different Dimension Master, so cool he has to say his name twice, DDM, DDM. Banisher of the Radiance, DD Crow, DD Destroyer, Grenmudju de Isa. I used to cheat so much with this card, because I used to automatically ban cards whenever I summoned it, because I didn't know the rules on banning cards back in the day. And yeah, I used to make this guy 10,000. Not 10,000, 4,000 at least. Yeah, pretty potent guy. Tribe Shocking Virus, Soul Release, Galaxy Cyclone, Grand Convergence, Different Dimension Gate, Different Dimension Encounter, Macrocosmos, and Curse of Aging. So no Helio Trismegistus, which is kind of odd choice to not include, because it's like the ace card of the deck. But yeah, pretty cool. A lot of the Helios cards were, I believe, promos with a Game Boy Advance GX game, which I picked up in the early days. But yeah, nice little deck there for making use of the banished area. So next up, we got the Sacred Beast deck. So Kagamaru's deck. So Dark Summoning Beast, Mad Reloader, D-Boys, another D-Boys, so able to special summon it from your deck card, Graphitic Orb, Goblin King, and Grave Protector. And I guess you got to throw in the Ultra Rare Sacred Beast to finish this deck off. Fallen Paradise, Cerulean Skyfire, Veil of Darkness, Backup Soldier, or Backup Squad, Different Dimension Gate, Awakening of the Sacred Beasts, Unending Nightmare, Aegis of Gaia, Swamp Mirror, and Final Attack Orders. So yeah, Sacred Beast focused deck. So this guy allows you to bring out your Sacred Beast cards, pretty much ignoring any restricted summoning conditions. Ugh, God, my tongue is not wanting to work today. Finally then, we have the Fog deck of Adrian Gecko. So we have Fog King, Cloudian Eye of the Typhoon, Cloudian Acid Cloud, Cloudian Altus, Cloudian Cirrostratus, Cloudian Ghost Fog, Cloudian Turbulence, Smoke Ball, Nimbus Man, Storm Dragon, Vortex Trooper, which I believe was used by Jaden, I think. There's also another video game promo, if I remember rightly. Mother Grizzly, Cloudian Aerosol, Cloudian Squall, Summon Cloud, Diamond Dust Cyclone, Fog Control, Raging Cloudian, Rainstorm, and Wall of Disruption. So yeah, Cloudians are a cool little thing, making use of fog counters, which allowed you to activate certain powerful abilities. So yeah, so Cloudian Cirrostratus here. Cannot be destroyed with battle. If this card is face up defense position, destroy it. If this card is normal summon, place a fog counter on it for each Cloudian monster on the field. You can remove 2 fog counters on this card and target one monster on the field to destroy it. So yeah, Cloudians are a fun little set of cards. Came out in the 3rd era of GX. Finally then, we've got our additional cards as well as all our skill cards. So I believe this set includes a lot of cards that allow you to make a cyber deck and a dino deck as well. So Ruthless Means, Forged Steel, Vampiric Aristocracy, Welcome to the Jungle, Archfiend's Conscription, Professor of Alchemy, Unlocking the Power, Fog Warning, Dark Unity, Dragon Force, Delicious Morsel, Order of the Queen, Archfiend's Promotion, Setting Sun, Victory of the Shadow Riders, Cloudy Skies of Grey, No One Suspects the Dark Scorpion Gang. So we get the Donzlug there, able to, he was one of the other Shadow Riders. He was literally, the cards come to life. They were trying to steal the keys by helping protect the keys. It was a weird couple of episodes, or episode that one was. Ancient Ruler Rises. So we got Abydos, the Forgotten King, who's effectively undefeated, but only because his courtiers let him win all the time, and then Jaden kicked his ass. Cold-blooded tactician. So we've got Viper with his Phenomenon cards. Dark creation. So we've got Ubel. So we've got Dark Scorpion, Chick the Yellow, and Cliff the Trap Mover, which I believe are the last two we need to complete the set out of all these GX sets we've had so far. Pharaoh's Servant and Pharaonic Protector plus Spirit of the Pharaoh, first, second, and third sarcophagus to build the Pharaoh deck. What a triple up on these guys. Gagagigo, Vitalion, Obsidian Dragon, and we've got some Dark World cards. So classic Beat Stick, Azure, Knight of Dark World. The Mad King Bron, Rainbow. We got some other rock types, so Legendary Jiu-Jitsu Master, Imprisoned Queen Arcfiend, Ill Blood, some zombies here, Beast Warrior, Pitch Black Warwolf, Vampire Hunter, Aqua Spirit, Garuda Wind Spirit. Hey, there's Helios Duos Magistos, and there's Helios Trice Magistus. So we've got all the Helios cards, so we can absolutely update that deck. Cloudy and Sheep Cloud, Shining Flare Wingman, Terror King Salmon, Armed Dragon level 10. I used to have ultra rare version of this guy from Rise of the Duelist, I believe, the first GX booster set. Yeah, I used to run this. I used to run the Armed Dragon deck. Actually, I think he first came out in Duelist Pack Chaz, but it's the Armed Dragons level 3, 5, and 7 that came out in the Duelist Rises set. Got the Dark variant of the Cyber Dragon, which came out in Duelist Pack Zane. Vampiric Koala, Allure of Darkness, Book of Moon, Counter Cleaner, Flash of Forbidden Spell, Aqua Chorus, Chaos Trap Hole, Human Wave Tactics, Nightmare Wheel, and Zoma the Spirit. So yeah, some lovely extra cards to power up GX era, as well as some classic Battle City decks, because Nightmare Wheel will be a Marek card, and Zoma the Spirit was a Bakura card, if I remember rightly. So yeah, I love these extra packs that give you some starter material for decks. So yeah, really cool. Right, I'll bring everything back in and I'll give you my final thoughts on this set. I will also have a quick look at the game mat as best we can. So we'll fold out the game mat, so it's double-sided. So we have the rules as well as our deck lists on one side. If you ever dismantle your decks, you can build them up again. So yeah, all your deck lists there. So Shadow Rider, Don Zalug, so Dark Scorpion and Chick the Yellow, and Cliff the Trap Mover. So if we flip it around the right way, we see. So the additional cards are intended to allow duelists to create some extra creativity in deck building using their existing Speed Duel card collections. Additional Speed Duel cards have the code SGX3EN1 1-38. Additional Speed Spell skill cards have the codes SGX3 9-20. So yeah, you can create the right Spirit of the Pharaoh deck if you want, or even the Don Zalug card, and build the Dark Scorpion deck. So Mineda Fawn and Dark Scorpion Gorga Strong appear in Speed Duels Battle City, and Don Zalug himself can be found in the Duel Academy box there. So yeah, pretty cool. So it even shows here the different sides of the mat. So you got Supreme King Jaden with Malicious Edge, and then we got Amnail with Helios Magistos there. So yeah, really cool set. So you got all the deck lists there. Of course, your standard rules. Flipping over, you just about to see. So there's Jaden as Supreme King and Malicious Edge. And there's Professor Banner as Amnail and Helios Primordial Sun. So yeah, these mats are pretty cool. Falling on the floor. I'll fold it up afterwards. So yeah, all that's left to do is bring in the box, which has the other mats in. So yeah, it's a pretty good set. I actually picked this up on sale. It wasn't actually on sale for much at the time. It is the £20 RRP. Although I think it's 25 RRP. I'll have to double check that. But I picked it up on sale at Game. It's now down to £16, so I kind of wish I'd waited, but I picked up some other stuff at the time that was like really super cheap, so £2 stuff. But yeah, well, a really good set. Nice, adding to our Speed Duel collection. We have the awesome Sacred Beasts now, and we have some awesome alt arts there as well. So we can build a Dark Zane deck using the Dark Zane skill, which will be pretty cool. Did we get Dark Zane skill? No, we didn't. I thought we did. I'm just misremembering. But yeah, we do get the Dark Zane cards, which will be pretty cool to help boost Zane's deck. Yeah, all in all, really not much I can say. So value-wise, it's a pretty good value. Like I said, I paid £20 for the set, which is a pretty good price. I think it's about RRP or just below RRP. I can't quite remember. But yeah, it's nice that we had some more GX era Speed Duel stuff, plus some classic stuff from the Battle City era. I believe I'm also missing out. There's a new Battle City one, which is the semi-finals, and I believe there's another Speed Duel set that I'm missing out on as well. So I'm going to try and search for those and pick them up as soon as I can. But yeah, that's it for me. Final rating then, I think a 10 out of 10. We get some solid good cards in here, some nice decks, nice characters, and from some of the better GX era sort of stuff. So let me know what you thought of it in the comment section down below, and don't forget to, of course, do all the usual: like the video, subscribe to the channel, and check all the links in the description, including my Patreon page. So thank you again for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.